Today we're talking about the Liberty Bell.
All right, so today we are going to talk about the Liberty Bell. Thank you guys. You can head back to your seat. The Liberty Bell is a symbol of our country. It stands for America's independence. On July 8th, 1776, the Liberty Bell rang out to announce that the United States had become a new country. Later, the Liberty Bell cracked, so it no longer could be rung. Okay, so they rang the Liberty Bell to kind of announce that they were free and they are on their own. It weighs more than 2,000 pounds. That's more than all of us in this room together. The Liberty Bell cracked the first time that they tried to ring it. Today, people can see the Liberty Bell in Philadelphia. Visitors can look at the bell and think about when it rang to declare our freedom. This is a picture of a Liberty Bell. It's like a cartoon picture. So you have what holds the bell, and you have the bell itself, and then this is the what, everybody?
Crack.
The crack. After they rang it, that's the crack. Okay, now, let's go ahead and go over here, and let's look at our picture of the Liberty Bell. Tell me when you're ready, Macy. You got a good view of this?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. Ellie, go ahead and tell us what you need to tell us. Point to your part.
This is the
This is the yoke, and this is, what does this do?
holds the bell.
It holds up the bell. Very good. So the yoke is the block of wood that holds up the bell. Daniel, come on over. What are you going to share?
This is the crack for the Liberty.
Okay, that's the crack that's in the Liberty Bell. And Nova, what are you going to tell us?
This is the clapper that hangs below the bell.
Okay, and the clapper is the little piece inside the bell that would normally make it sound. Okay, Macy, if you want to come back to your spot. All right. And Grayson's going to share with us. Hold on one second. Okay.
It cracked in 1846. It did not ring again.
Okay, very good. Avery, what do you want to share about the Liberty Bell?
The words on the bell mean we are all free.
Okay. And Whitley?
The gap bullets were added to the crack so that it wouldn't get worse.
So they added some pieces in the crack so that the crack would not keep getting worse. Now, Macy, I'm going to have you stay on the screen. And I would like to show you just a little clip about the Liberty Bell. So Trevor, if you would get our lights, thank you, bud. All right.
Liberty Bell. Let freedom ring. We are in Philadelphia. Wow, look at that bell. It has a big crack in it. It is the Liberty Bell. Sam tells us about it. It is from 1752. It hung in the center of town. When it rang, people would gather. Sam tells a story. The bell rang in 1776. People came. They heard good news. America had been part of England. Now it was a free country. People celebrated.
Okay, so do you remember earlier this year we talked about how people were part of England and they didn't always like all the rules. So when they came over here, this bell rang to announce that they were free, and then they read the Declaration of Independence. All right, let's watch just a little bit more and then we'll go to the next part.
We touched the bell. What is it made of? Metal. It has words on it. They say we are all free. When did it get this big crack? In 1846. The bell rang. Crack. It did not ring again. The bell is quiet, but freedom rings.
Okay. Now I would like you all to turn to your book to the Liberty Bell page. Okay, still on the screen, Macy? Okay, the Liberty Bell was made in London, and on July 8th, 1776, the Liberty Bell rang out in Philadelphia to summon the citizens to hear the first public reading of the Declaration of Independence. So they rang the bell to get everybody to come to the middle of town to hear them read the Declaration of Independence. The Liberty Bell is rung for important events in history. Now, they want to ring it for important events to celebrate it, but does it really ring anymore? No. The Liberty Bell represents Americans' freedom and their independence. Now, let's see if we can remember some fun facts. Fact number 1. The Liberty Bell weighs more than 2,000 pounds. That's more than what? All of us in this room. Fact number 2, the Liberty Bell cracked the first time it was rung. Did they try to fix it, or did they put something in the crack so that it wouldn't get worse? They put something in the crack to make it so it doesn't get worse. See if you can finish my sentence for fact number 3. Today in Philadelphia, you can see the Liberty Bell. So in fact 3, boys and girls, you are going to write Liberty Bell, and it's at the very top of your paper if you don't remember how to spell that. All right, thank you, Macy. You may stop the video.